Here's an uplifting story you'll see only on 7 Eyewitness News tonight. It is the joyous return to Western New York of Stephanie Sugorovskiy. She's a little girl who was seriously injured when a driver slammed into her and her family a few months ago in Delaware Park.
For the most part, she's spirits put high, good spirits.
We are seeing Stephanie now on the same day when the Erie County District Attorney announces that the driver involved here who killed Stephanie's brother, Maxim, will not face any criminal charges in this case. Today, we also have learned from the DA that the driver involved likely fell asleep behind the wheel of the car on that Saturday morning. He did not try to leave the scene of the accident, and according to investigators, he was not impaired by any kind of drug. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Jill Perkins here now with more on all of the developments on this story today.
Keith, good evening. Let's first talk about 5-year-old Stephanie. She's back home tonight after spending weeks being treated by doctors in Pittsburgh. Today, the family thanking a very special group of people who helped them in their time of need.
How old are you? 5. See, and I thought you were like 24.
Stephanie Sugorovskiy, all smiles today. The 5-year-old girl with her parents, Mary and Wally. Together, the trio meeting the men and women of the Lancaster Volunteer Ambulance Corps.
I want to thank the staff here at LVAC here in Lancaster that for donating their time and their staff to take Stephanie down and give her care on the way down also.
It was the ambulance corps that volunteered their services and took Stephanie to Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh so doctors there could treat her. She was critically injured in the tragic accident in Delaware Park back in May when a man driving along the 198 fell asleep at the wheel, losing control of his car, and crashed into Stephanie as she walked with her family. Her 3-year-old brother Maxim was killed in the crash.
Good to see her up. Her spirits are up and high, and it looks like she's on a good road to recovery. You like Winnie the Pooh? Yeah?
Loves
all right.
Today, Stephanie still in a wheelchair, but it seems that beautiful smile never left her face. Her parents happy to have her back in Western New York.
For the most part, she's spirits put high, good spirits.
Very generous and just very thankful. Just want to thank them.
Now, as 7 Eyewitness News was speaking with Stephanie's family, we were also meeting with Erie County District Attorney Frank Sedita, who announced today the driver who killed Stephanie's little brother Maxim will not face any criminal charges. We spoke with the DA after he initially denied our request while meeting with other members of the media. However, I did eventually get a chance to sit down with him one-on-one. Sedita says, again, the driver likely fell asleep behind the wheel, which led him to lose control of the vehicle. The investigation revealing the driver was not speeding. He was also not impaired by drugs or alcohol.
There's no criminal charges that will be filed. There's no crime that was committed. It was an accident. It was a terrible accident, but it was an accident.
Sedita says the driver did not try to drive away after the accident. Rather, he actually tried to call 911, but was prevented from doing so when people in the park started beating him. Since the crash, the speed limit has been permanently lowered from 50 to 30 miles per hour. Now, Sedita said he believes the decrease in speed on the 198 is a good thing, adding he's surprised that tragedy like this didn't happen years ago. More with Stephanie and her family, though, coming up at 6 o'clock. Jill Perkins, 7 Eyewitness News.